What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Corey Porter Podcast. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Listen, a lot of people's talking about Bishop Marvin Sapp in the video that's circulating on the internet about him asking his congregation, 1,000 people in the congregation to give $20. I believe another 1,000 online. He asked to give another 20. The pastor's on the pulpit. He was asking to give 100. I'm gonna play the video on what he said, and then we're gonna speak about it.
And they understand the cost that is involved. There's 1,000 of you. I said, close them doors. Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors. We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant. There's 1,000 of you tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging each of you all down here to give a $20 seed. I just think $20 is a lot of money. $20, believe it or not, when my late wife Melinda P. Sapp was alive, was a good date. I could take her to the movies, buy a box of popcorn, get one soda, 2 straws. I wasn't cheap, that's swag. I was looking in her eyes, she's looking in mine. Can't do that no more. Now, everyone up here, we've all sold and seeded, but I need everyone standing up here with us, with me, to plant a seed of $100. Because again, it costs to sit up here. I got you. Let's see. So put your 20 away, preachers. That 20 wasn't for you. And this is what I need you to do. If you're giving electronically, or even if you're giving tangibly, I'm gonna have y'all come to the altar and give it, because I need to see 1,000 people moving. Bring them baskets. I want the baskets up here. I want to see the folk. Y'all start moving. Y'all can bring it right now. Come. Even if you're giving tangibly, just put your hand take your phone and stick it on the bucket.
I'm gonna stop the video right there. I'm going to say this. I'm a Christian. I believe in giving. I believe in giving to the churches. I believe in sowing seeds. I believe that, church is a nonprofit organization and that they thrive off of what we give to them. But I'm also going to say this. I don't agree with churches asking people for a certain amount of money to give. For example, I don't believe a church should say, everybody give $20. I think when you do that, you put pressure on people who don't have the money, and then they feel if they don't give the $20 or whatever, that they're not going to get blessed. So I don't believe in that. I don't believe anybody should be put on a spot to give a certain amount of money, But I'm also going to say this, and I have these conversations with, a lot of people. And this is a new way of thinking. I don't believe churches should promote receiving offerings either. I believe, you could put a basket out and people can give as they see fit, as God moves them to give. I don't believe service should be, a segment of service should just be for giving offering. I believe that, and this is just my opinion, that that's promoted too much. Yes, giving the church is great and it keeps the churches running, but I don't believe that there should be a segment set aside. Like, let's stop what we're doing and then let's receive an offering. I just don't agree with that. And I grew up in church where they did that, and maybe it bothered me even as a kid, but I just feel that if we promote giving and sowing seeds, there needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance. Like, you could sow a seed in church, and then you could sow a seed to somebody in need as well. And I'm me personally, I believe in giving to those who are in need. I believe in giving to the poor and giving to those who are unfortunate and can't afford to get certain things themselves. And I think, and this is no criticism to the church, I just believe that should be promoted, balanced. That whether you receive offering, I think that same enthusiasm about receiving offering should be about let's take this money and let's give it to a homeless shelter or people that are in need. I think that should be promoted just as much as receiving offering. But I don't believe church should be so enthusiastic about receiving offering. I don't think you can go to a church right now that they just have a basket there and they tell you, if you feel the need to give, you could just drop your money in the basket. We appreciate it. Most churches, they kind of have a segment of church where they pass around a basket and music is playing and it's a thing, and I don't believe that it's necessary. I don't believe it's necessary. Yes, churches need money to function, and God will provide for churches, to get what they need to function. But when church has a stigma on getting money from the people, and then they watching what the pastors is driving and with the deacon is driving, and where's my money going? Even though I do believe that most churches are honest about what they do with the finances that they receive in offering, there are some bad apples out there who do live a lavish life from people, from people less fortunate that's giving their offerings and they're giving to God. They told you, you're giving to God, you're sowing a seed. Yes, but we also need to promote that you could sow a seed also by giving to people in need, by giving to your fellow brother and sister out there who may need food or who may need clothes. You can give to them. You can give to them too. So that's just my feeling. I don't know, as far as Marvin Sapp, what he was raising money for. And churches raise money for different things. It could be schools. It could have been for to give to the poor. Like, we don't know because we just seen a clip of the video. But I do believe that should stop being promoted as much, because like the Bible said, don't let your good be evil spoken of. If a lot of people feel that churches are taking money and living off of it, whether it's true or not, don't give them ammunition to continue that narrative, So that's just how I feel. I got love for Bishop Marvin Sapp, and I don't think he's a person that's trying to manipulate anybody or trying to get money from the church. He's a gospel singer, and I'm sure he makes his money in other ways. But I do feel that we need to stop asking people at the church. This is just my opinion. The church should stop asking people for money and stop making it such a big priority within the church, and let people give how they give. Definitely don't ask for an amount to give. I think that's not good, because then you ostracize a group of people that may only got $5 and they feel like they didn't give the whole 20. Now they're not going to get blessed. I never believe you should ask for an amount. But shout out to all of the churches out there who are doing good for the people, who are doing good for the community with the money that they're receiving from church, because that's really what it's about. It's about having food in the storehouse for those who are in need, you know. So shout out to everybody. You know, I know a lot of people had their opinions and their feelings about that video. And that's just my feeling. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the Corey Porter Podcast. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.